It is often said that many texts were not included, as the Bible was translated from its original language to a common language, or were intentionally removed in the course of the numerous translations over the centuries and years. One of these texts is the Testament of Solomon, son of David, who was king in Jerusalem, and mastered and controlled all spirits of the air, on the earth, and under the earth. By the help of these spirits, he built the magnificent temple and all its transcendent works. We shall know the authorities these spirits wield against men, and by what angels they are made powerless. Shall we begin? Behold, when the temple of the city of Jerusalem was being built, and as the workmen were all busy, a demon called Ornias came among them toward sunset. He took away half of the pay of the master workman's little boy, as well as half his food. Every day, Ornias sucked the thumb of the child's right hand, and every day the child grew thin, although he was very much loved by the king. Thus, King Solomon called the boy one day, and questioned him, saying, "Do I not love you more than all the artisans who are working in the temple of God? Do I not give you double wages, and a double supply of food? How is it that day by day, and hour by hour, you grow thinner?" The child said to the king, "I pray you, O king, listen to what has befallen all that your child has. After we are all released from our work on the temple of God, after sunset, when I lie down to rest, one of the evil demons comes and takes away from me one half of my pay and one half of my food. Then he also takes hold of my right hand and sucks my thumb, and lo, my soul is oppressed, and so my body waxes thinner every day." When Solomon heard this, he entered the temple of God, and prayed with all his soul, night and day, that the demon might be delivered into his hands, and that he might gain authority over him. And it came to pass, that grace was given to him from the Lord God, by Michael, his archangel. Michael brought him a little ring, having a seal consisting of an engraved stone, and said to him, "Take, O Solomon, son of David, the gift which the Lord God has sent you, the highest Sabaoth. With it, you shall lock up all demons of the earth, male and female, and with their help, you shall build up Jerusalem. But you must wear this seal of God, and this engraving of the seal of the ring sent to you is a pentalpha." Solomon glorified the God of heaven and earth, and on the next day, he called the boy, and gave him the ring, and said to him, "Take this, and at the hour in which the demon shall come unto you, throw this ring at the chest of the demon, and say to him, In the name of God, come. King Solomon summons you. Then, dear child, do come running to me, without any fear of what you may hear from the demon." So the child took the ring, and went off. And behold, at the customary hour, Ornias, the fierce demon, came like a burning fire to take the pay from the child. But the child, according to the instructions received from the king, threw the ring at the chest of the demon, and said, "King Solomon calls you." And then he went off running to the king. But the demon cried out aloud, saying, "Child, why have you done this to me? Take the ring off me, and I will give to you the gold of the earth. Only take this ring off me, and give it back to Solomon." But the child said to the demon, "As the Lord God of Israel liveth, I will not stand you any more. So come now." And the child came rejoicing to the king, and said, "I have brought the demon, O king, as you did command me, O my master. And behold, he stands before the gates of the court of your palace, crying out, and supplicating with a loud voice, offering me the silver and gold of the earth, if I would not deliver him to you. When Solomon heard this, he rose up from his throne, and went outside into the vestibule of the court of his palace, and there he saw the demon, shuddering and trembling. And he said to him, "Who are you?" And the demon answered, "I am called Ornias." And Solomon said to him, "Tell me, O demon, to what zodiacal sign you are subject?" And the demon answered, "To the Aquarius. And I strangle those who are consumed with desire for the noble virgins upon earth. But in case there is no disposition to sleep, I am changed into 3 forms. Whenever men come to be enamored of women, I metamorphose myself into a comely female, and I take hold of the men in their sleep, and play with them. And after a while, I again take to my wings, and fly to the heavenly regions. I also appear as a lion, and I am commanded by all the demons. I am the offspring of the archangel Uriel, the power of God." Having heard the name of the archangel, Solomon glorified God, and sealed the demon, and set him to work at stone cutting, so that he might cut the stones in the temple, which, lying along the shore, had been brought by the Sea of Arabia. But the demon, fearful of the iron, continued and said to him, "I pray you, King Solomon, let me go free, and I will bring you all the demons." He was not willing to be subject to Solomon, so Solomon prayed to the archangel Uriel for succor, and lo, he saw the archangel Uriel coming down from the heavens. The archangel had authority over the monsters of the sea, the behemoth and the leviathan, which come out of the abyss. In the book of Ezra, male sea monsters are named behemoth, and the female are named leviathan. As the archangel Uriel came forth, she cast her destiny to the ground, the destiny which made the great demons subject to her, and she commanded the great and bold Ornias to cut stones at the temple, and to bring to completion the construction of the temple. Solomon glorified God, and called forth Ornias, and gave him the seal, saying, "Away with you, and bring to me the prince of all the demons." So Ornias took the finger ring, and went off to Beelzebul, who is king over the demons. He said to Beelzebul, "Come, Solomon summons you."